All right, students, so we are about to start our class. So what were we learning yesterday? What were you learning?
Transformation, sir.
Yes, we were learning about transformation. So my PowerPoint is opening, and as soon as it opens, we'll start the slide also and begin our class. So yes, yesterday we studied about let me see. All right, almost there, eh? Just a moment. All right, so here I am. Here I'm presenting. So yes, I found the slide. So now let's begin it formally. Hello, good afternoon, namaste everyone. Welcome to English class of Defense Curriculum in Nepal, presented by Susan Pariyar, your links instructor. So today in our class, we're going to study about relation, which is known as transformation, that we started yesterday. So today we'll now try our level best to complete the relation, as well as understand it at the same time. All right, so yesterday we learned about certain things. And did I give any work?
No, sir.
No, I did not give any work.
No.
Then I hope you revised it. Did you? Did you all revise it?
Yeah.
Yes, you did, eh? So then let's continue from today, and we'll continue from case 3. Yesterday I'm case 2 some for you, let's continue again. Yes, so here it comes, the whiteboard. And 3. So transformation, we're learning 2 basic things, and they were changing affirmative sentences into negative. 1, right? The other was changing affirmative and negative, which are collectively known as a statement sentence. Changing a statement sentence into yes no question. So topic में हमने discuss करने पूरा यही है ना? 2 major topics. Into yes no question. I'm Ligia Complicated. But today, after we are done with that auxiliary verb thing, now we're going to learn something different, which is.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, एउटा question सोधौँ हजुरलाई?
Please go on. Yes.
Sir, nobody was right को के हुन्छ होला?
Nobody was right. Anyone? were they?
हुन्छ सर
Correct. हजुर यही मिल्यो. अब सिम्पल छ त, auxiliary verb is already there. अब तपाईले यसमा was लेख्नुभयो भने मिलेन. नर्मली जाँदाखेरि हामी was लेख्छौँ. अनि nobody मा अब they लेख्नु पर्यो because there must be pronoun हैन at the end. So nobody को pronoun भनेको they हुन्छ. अब they सँग मिल्यो भनेको were. अनि यहाँ किन not भएन? Because no the word is at the beginning. अनि no ले चाहिँ तपाईको sentence negative छ र tag चाहिँ उल्टो हुनुपर्छ, right? If it is negative, your tag must be positive.
सर थ्याङ्क यू सर
So were they? That's my pleasure. So अब आजको topic, yes, making sentences negative without using not use नगरी पनि negative बन्दो रहेछ हैन यो 3 is a 2.5 हामीले as a 3 बाट making sentences negative without using not. How is it possible? Yes, this way. Whenever you see the word always in a sentence, in that condition, you must not use not. Rather, you simply replace that word with the other word. For example, he never goes to temple. Sorry, always, eh? He always goes to temple. But how do you change this to negative? Now you need not do. He always does not go on the point. You do not have to. He always does not go to temple. This turns out to be wrong now. Now what you do is you simply replace the word always with another word that is neighbor, and it is eventually turned into negative. So this will be incorrect, and this one is correct. You're not going with he always does not go. Rather, he always goes to temple, he never goes to temple. I always wake up early, I never wake up early. As simple as that. I know. They never cook food for themselves. They always cook food for themselves. It's affirmative बनाउँदाखेरि. अब negative मात्र आउँछ भन्छ हैन त हैन? Well, again, negative there, the affirmative one. In case of this affirmative and negative, whenever always comes in, what do? You simply replace the word with another term, that is neighbor, and vice versa. Right? Good. So in case of question, before I write it down, I'm going to use structure to sum in the negative one structure was subject plus compulsorily auxiliary verb, I know, plus not. Yes, so main verb is not always there, but the auxiliary verb must always be there, right? Like you. अर्को भनेको तपाईको yes no question को ध्यान हैन. So yes no question पनि positive र negative थियो है. So yes no question मा चाहिँ के थियो हाम्रो auxiliary verb should come at the beginning, right? La subject and then main verb plus object and question mark. This is for affirmative question, and the question could also be negative. And the question the negative ones. Did you not go to school yesterday? I can ask you this way, I know. School question this so negative there were two ways, I know. I will show both right, because you already know it, I suppose. You know it, right? Or don't you? You know it, right? Has a structure, right? Nobody speaks. I don't know why. Are you mad at me, people? La. Structure come on, speak, else I'm leaving the class if you're not interested. Do you know? Is everything all right? My microphone is it not working? Hello?
Yeah.
It's working. Oh, on kin not believe this. La, koi पनि बोल्नु नचल्नु. La. Plus opposite, negative duita. So it can also be done in auxiliary verb plus object. Yes, so this is what we learned yesterday. अब नेगेटिभमा यो परेन हैन अलिकति डिफरेन्ट खालको छ आजको 3 चाहिँ we don't like add up the word not in a sentence. What we do is we simply change the word always into neighbor. But in case of question, the thing is a little different here. A question ma chai always neighbor chai ever ma change huncha ke mane ever ma change. For example, question ma chahi always bhanोस् या never bhanोस्. Always or never. They do not come at the same time. दुईटा मात्रै एउटा आउँछ हैन अनि यस्तो आएको बेला चाहिँ क्वेशनलाई he always or never goes to temple भन्यो. Now change this into question. कसरी question बनाउनु कसरी पढेको हामीले the first thing is what is the first thing we find its auxiliary verb. We try to drag its auxiliary verb. So what is the auxiliary verb of the sentence? What is it? Auxiliary verb के हो यो sentence को
हैन होला
छैन
What is it? के हाल्ने त नि हाल्दैन हाल्ने
Dots.
My goodness, yes, does. Find your breakthrough. That is one you say, right? So does. अब does पछाडि के लेख्ने auxiliary हो does he. Now you never when a word changes into ever and you give its verb one because हामीले कसरी पढेको छ क्वेशनमा नि यसरी सिकेको हो. So auxiliary verb, subject, and before you write main verb, you place the word ever. And then verb one go on because after duty days, the main verb that follows should be verb one. So does he ever go to temple? Is our answer in the form of question now. All right, did you understand? अब यहाँ always भन्नुस् या never भन्नुस् त्यसको क्वेशन चाहिँ ever मा चेन्ज हुनु चाहिँ पर्यो बुझिन्छ
Yes, sir.
good ल similarly अब 4 नम्बरको के छ भने somebody or let's say some or every changes into no. For example, somebody is coming. What should be his answer? Somebody is not coming. Oh, no, you simply replace the word. What do? You simply replace the word with the term that is given on the screen. Right? So somebody is coming. Somebody is not coming. Right? Nobody is coming. Same is for every. Every student has done the work. Every student has done the work. No student has done the work. Likewise, so for any math, either or. Whenever you see a term like either or in a sentence, then in this situation also, you do not have to use not. Rather, you simply replace this word with a certain word, and that certain word is, they are words. So certain words are neither nor. For example, either Ram or his friends are coming. Hiram ko साथीहरु आउने छन्. So what should be the negative of it? So negative के हुन्छ?
Neither Ram nor his
Neither Ram nor his friends.
Neither Ram nor his friends are coming.
Amen.
Very good. अब यसमा के कुरा याद गर्नुभयो यो वर्ड रिप्लेस गर्नेमा क्वेसनमा आउने भनेको तपाईको अलवेज र नेभर मात्रै हो यो सम एभ्री हैन आइदर अर नाइदर नर दिस वन्ट बी आस्क्ड टु चेन्ज इन्टु इन्टरोगेसन तपाईलाई क्वेसनमा चेन्ज गर्न पनि आउँदैन अब क्वेसनमा चेन्ज गर्न आउने जम्मा तीनवटा मात्र छ यो रुल्समा एउटा हामीले पढ्यौं अलवेज एन्ड नेभर चेन्जेस इन्टु एभर भन्ने अब अर्को के छ अर्को हेरौं अर्को भनेको चाहिँ तपाईको ल अब आयो है यसको पनि क्वेसनमा पनि छ ल लाइक सम भन्ने वर्ड एउटा नोमा पनि चेन्ज हुन्छ अर्को अब whenever some there are certain conditions when some can be changed into no but there are certain conditions where if you change some into no would not make sense so in that condition you must rather go for any right for example he put some sugar in the tea यसको नेगेटिभ पनि हुन्छ क्वेशन पनि हुन्छ है अहिलेसम्म पढेकोमा हामीले के पढ्यौं 3 नम्बरको उयो हुँदै रहेछ हैन यो 5 नम्बर हो अनि 6 नम्बर होला कुन नम्बर हो यो
5 नम्बर नै होला हजुरले
5 नम्बर नै हो सर
5 नम्बर हो I is 2
6 होला सर यो
नहीं सर 6 रहेछ
yes see I got confused ल यो 5 हो भनेछ है 6 भनेपछि 3 को चाहिँ क्वेशन र नेगेटिभ दुईटै थियो 4 र 5 को थिएन अब 6 र 7 को चाहिँ क्वेशन पनि हुन्छ अलिक विचार गर्नुपर्छ है लाइक त्यसलाई चाहिँ टिक मार्क लाउने 3 लाई सबैले टिक गर्नुस् हाइलाइट इट इन सम वे so that whenever you turn over the page हैन your eyes will strike it and it will drag attention ल त्यसमा राउन्ड लाउने अनि 6 मा पनि लाउनुस् ल सो त्यसको मिनिङ चाहिँ के हुनेछ भने यसको चाहिँ बोथ चेन्ज हुन्छ it can be changed into negative or it can also be changed into yes no questions but those 4 and 5 not necessary they won't be changing into question हैन त्यो कुरा बुझ्नुला so he put some sugar in the tea यसको नेगेटिभ के हुन्छ त ल so negative बनाउँदा our first task is to do what our first task is to find the auxiliary verb हो नेगेटिभ यसरी बनाइन्छ हो यसरी बनाइन्छ नि है अब auxiliary verb के हो यो सेन्टेन्सको what is the auxiliary verb of the sentence is mr be will के देखिन्छ
नो सर
भनेपछि यो verb 2 को केस हो अब put भनेको verb 1 पनि हो put भनेको तपाईको verb 2 पनि हो put भनेको verb 3 पनि हो यो कुन चाहिँ हो त ल which verb is this कुन टेन्स हो त यो
What to sir?
verb 2
why not simple present tense because if it was simple present tense that
Ivan
put
हो।
पर्थ्यो
Vivan sir he भने he मा लाग्दैन I मा मात्रै
yes exactly that's my point if it was simple present then के हुनु पर्थ्यो there would be puts so यो verb 1 मिल्दैन यसँग verb 1 मिल्छ मिल्दैन it does not go है verb 3 हुनुको लागि त्यहाँ के हुनु पर्थ्यो there should have been the words like has have or had हैन त्यो पनि छैन because this is verb 2 verb 2 को auxiliary के हो
सर अनि हिको ठाउँमा आई भएको भए
I भएको चाहिँ दुईटै युज हुन्छ I do not or I did not त्यही भएर त्यस्तो क्वेशन दिदैन that is
Did you like that?
overlapping I भएको भए
हैन त्यो अब चाहिँ के मैले चाहिँ त्यो पुट भएर अब डिड
कहाँ
He
जान्छ
did
हजुरलाई? कति हतार परेको ल भइहाल्छ नि अब आईको कुरा गर्दैछौँ नि त हामी ल ल ल आईमा चाहिँ डु पनि मिल्छ डिड पनि मिल्छ है आर यु गेटिङ म्यारिड माई ब्रदर बाई इभिनिङ हो इन द इभिनिङ यु आर इन बिग रस डोन्ट है सो ही डिड नट राइट बिकज verb 2 or you can go for he didn't or he did not so after this main verb should follow हैन अनि के भन्ने त अब मेन verb के हो नटपछि verb 1 लेख्नु पर्यो So bhavan भनेको put को put नै हो. Now opposite some many words should change into any. They did not put any sugar in the tea. यस्तो हुनुपर्छ. He did not put any sugar in the tea, or he didn't put any sugar in the tea. So question चाहिँ के हुन्छ त्यसको?
Did he put any sugar in that tea?
Very good. So question कसरी बनाउने? अब यो question के छ यहाँ माथि? यो positive छ, affirmative छ. So affirmative बनाउने हामीले हैन? Affirmative बनाउने structure यहाँ छ हाम्रो ल. हैन? Structure देखिन्छ? Yes, you see it. So first of all, auxiliary verb did, after that subject. Did he? Now main verb. Main verb put so? No, Bob one. So did he put any sugar? Now some changes into any. भनेपछि यो 6 नम्बरबाट चाहिँ के गर्यौं भने हामीले नेगेटिभ पनि बनायौ प्लस we also changed the respective words. अघि यो 3 4 5 मा चाहिँ हामीले not लागेको थिएनौं हैन? We have simply substituted the word with the other word. But from now on, अबबाट चाहिँ हामी नेगेटिभ पनि बनाउँदै छौं, auxiliary लाई not पनि थप्दै छौं, plus we are also changing the word at the same time. बुझिन्छ?
Yes, sir.
त्यसमा यसलाई चेन्ज गर्नु ल. B number example. He said something. He said me भनौं न ल. He said me something. Change this into negative as well as question. This is your first exercise for today. ल.
He did not say me anything.
Another?
Did he say anything?
Did he say anything? All right. Who said
Did he
it?
say anything to you?
Did he say anything to you? Another? Negative say?
Yes, sir. He did not say anything.
He did not say anything. ल. So अब नेगेटिभ बनाऊ. नेगेटिभ बनाउँदा हामीले जहिले पनि पहिला खोज्ने भनेको auxiliary verb. दिएको छैन. But thankfully we have verb to. So whenever we have verb to, we use did as an auxiliary verb. So negative मा जहिले पनि after subject there must come auxiliary verb. So he did not or he didn't. You understand, right? He did not say me some change into what? Anything. Oh, some change into any. He did not say me anything. Or this question also can be done in two different ways. Another way can be he said me nothing. यो पनि मिल्छ यसमा चाहिँ. So some अगाडि र अन्तिममा आउँदा चाहिँ तपाईले नो मा पनि चेन्ज गर्न सकिन्छ. But some sentence को बिचमा आउँदा चाहिँ adding no would not make sense. जस्तै यसमा he put some sugar in the tea, he put no sugar in the tea अलि मिल्दैन. So के बुझ्यो भने some भन्ने word अगाडि र लास्टमा आउँदा चाहिँ अलिकति no ले पनि that would make sense. हैन? But if the word some is hidden in the middle of a sentence, or if it is placed in the middle of a sentence, then you should better go for any. This matter. However, it's not difficult at all. He did not say me nothing. He did not say me anything, or he said me nothing. Now, question is what? Question say, did he say you what? Did he say you anything? When people say, I'm the transformation of Podego, what is transformation trying to teach us is that it is trying to teach us how to raise question and how to answer them in affirmative or in negation. Just like question like bancha. Timle ke bhanyo bhanda अब दिन याद गर्नुस्. तिमीले मलाई के भन्यौ भर्खरै भन्दाखेरि did you say me anything? यसरी भन्नु. Answer मा के भन्छ? Yes, I said you something. Or I did not say you anything. Remember that. Did he say you something? No. That is not how you ask this question. Did he say you anything? Yes or no? Yes, he said me something. Or no, he did not say me anything.
Anything.
Good job?
Yes, sir.
Right? Kind of good, eh? It is actually like get deep into the lesson. This lesson is actually something really cool that can actually help you in speaking. Right? But it depends on how you look at it. Whether you only want to actually check your marks, mug it up, or you want to actually understand it and use them practically. So I want you to do both. Learn it as well as try to make its use. Right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So let us move on to the next topic. And the next topic should be number 7. I know. Love. Our number 7 is about a lot of word changes into what when you change it into a negative and yes negation. Anyone? It changes into much and many, the word. So much is used for uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns, whereas many is used in countable nouns. You know it already. Maybe you did not know it in a definition or in a word like I said, but you have felt it, you know? The thing, hello darling, how many do you love me, Vanunza? Would she tell you, yes, I live with 5 many? No. How much do you love me? Why? Because love is something you cannot count. You know? Or can you count?
No, sir.
So how much do you love me? Because the word love is uncountable and uncountable much is first. Similarly, hey, how much pens do you have, Banunza? No.
How many?
How many pens do you have? Good. Why? Because pens are countable. So countable many, uncountable much. Very easy concept. Love. Let me write one example. He's eaten a lot of food. Love. Changes into negative as well as yes no question. Microphone mute गर्नुको भेरी भाइलेन्ट पिट्ने कुरा गर्दै हुन्छ Your first task is to find the auxiliary verb, to derive the correct auxiliary verb for the sentence. Once you do it, you can solve it. But if you fail to find auxiliary verb, you are going to crash somewhere, and you are going to end up losing marks, which you don't want. And were you informed about the routine? That the routine of the candidate has been published for all the students, not new ones. Your IQ exam pass भइसकेको चाहिँ
आइसक्यो सर आइसक्यो
Yes, you know it. Is scheduled for 8th
मङ्सिर
14. And first examination is English examination, right?
हजुर
Oh yeah, see how much priority they give to English. Just feel it, right? See? And
yeah.
Anyway, I was kidding. But they always make English at first, I don't know why. So maybe headquarter loves people who speak English, or like maybe they love students, or maybe they want the students to be good in English, something like that, right? You never know. So let us solve it. So he's eaten a lot of food. So what is the auxiliary verb in the sentence?
Yeah.
Is, sir.
Yeah.
So here are two people. Here are two partitions, let's say. Duita party, sir. One of you tell that the given word is has. There's another party who tell that the given s is is. Is okay, as with here.
Has.
What is this?
Has.
I heard somebody saying is. Who's that? I might die of depression, if you go on to tell it is whenever. Because I've been telling you time and again. I even told you yesterday. Is supposed to be 3, Hunza, if it is a passive. But this is not a passive sentence. So your has pasadi he has. Why? Because B3 is here. And this turns out to be present perfect tense. So he has not eaten. He eat. Eat koile गर्ने. Duty does not eat गर्ने त. He has not eaten. Our food भनेको countable कि uncountable?
Uncountable.
So he hasn't eaten much food. As for question, के हुन्छ? Does he has it? Has he eaten much food? कि उसले टन्न खाना खायो भनेर भन्दैन, right? This is how you make question in English. Has he eaten much food? Yes, he's eaten much food. Sorry, yes, he's eaten a lot of food. Or no, he hasn't eaten much food. हाम्रो इज भन्ने कसले भन्नु बुझ्नुभयो अहिले बुझ्नु भएन सोध्नु है सोध्नु इज किन भएन भन्ने
बुझियो सर
आई ल त्यो बुझ्नु All right, so next one. He has a lot of friends. साथ एकदम धेरै छ. So change this into negative as well as yes in a question.
He has not a lot of friends.
Who's that?
He doesn't have many friends.
Hold on. Who said he hasn't got lots of friends? Who was it?
Yeah, Mahendra sir.
Mahendra, my dear, were you absent yesterday?
थिए सर बिचमा मेरो नेट स्लो भयो अनि चाहिँ मैले यो कनेक्ट गर्न पाइएन.
यो सुरुकै कुरा होइन र महेन्द्र के कसो हो यस्तो नि त राजा तपाईको हेज अफ ह्याड पछाडी सुन्नु है B3 र B4
त्यो मैले बुझिसके सर बुझ्नु चाहिँ.
ल अनि बुझेर अनि फेरि कसरी मिस्टेक हुन्छ
होइन मैले भन्दिहाले अनि चाहिँ अहिले बुझिसके बुझ्नु.
You are in rush today, you know? Is your girlfriend waiting outside? Mahindra?
हजुर
Is somebody special waiting for you?
No.
Why are you in rush? आरामले गर्नु नि त नि कति आप्टेको त बुझ्नु चाहिँ
या बुझिसके सर.
हजुर के हुनु पर्यो यहाँ डच के ह्याज हुनु पर्यो
हजुर
यहाँ डच के ह्याज हुनु पर्यो
डज हुन्छ.
ल नाति राजा.
He doesn't have many friends.
Oh.
Does he have many friends?
Does he have many friends? Could be. Or अरू सक्नुहोस्. All right, dear ones, completed. La, यस्तो हुन्छ यहाँ है. He, so has is used single. यो माथि र यसको तल के difference छ भने? What difference do you see? In the first question, has is followed by another main verb, and not another, the main verb which is verb 3. So as said yesterday, if has of had is followed by B3 or been plus B4, at that time the has of had served as auxiliary verb. But whenever has of had comes single, means without bringing verb 3 or without bringing been or B4, at that time they are simple present and simple past. Once your question contains so this is simple present, verb 5. The verb 5 auxiliary ke huncha?
Does.
When he plays football, he does not play football. So much like it, he does not have a lot of changes into much or many. साथीहरु गर्नु सकिन्छ? Yes, you can count them. They're counted. So he does not have many friends. Or does he have many friends? La. This is it. This is so fun to do, you know. I find it so exciting. I don't know how you will feel it. Do you find it exciting, people?
Yes, sir.
जबरजस्ती भन्दैछ यस है एनीवे ल I can feel you ल एनीवे सो this ain't hard है त्यो हिजोको कन्सेप्ट बुझ्नु पर्यो तपाईले जो हिजोको रिभाइज गराउनु भएको छ नि जेन्युइनली त्यो तपाईले बुझ्नु भएको छ हिजोको रिभाइज नगर्ने यहाँ अन्यल परिरहेको जस्तो लागेको छ है त्यो प्लिज रिभाइज चाहिँ गर्नु है एभ्री डे नाउ यो एक्जामिनेसन इज नियर यु नो इट हैन अनि यो के आइसक्यो अब नेक्स्ट पनि खुल्ने बेला भइसकेको राइट सो मेबी एक्जाम त्यो डेट हुनुभन्दा अगाडि अर्को पनि भ्याकेन्सी अनाउन्स हुन्छ कि यु नेभर नो इट बिकज यो त लास्ट इयरको भ्याकेन्सी हो लास्ट इयर फुलफिल गरेर वैशाखमा दे सुड ह्याभ गन टु मिलिटरी एकाडेमी यो त यो वर्षको चाहिँ कहिले खुल्ने त भन्दा यो वर्षको यति बेलै खुल्ने हो सो अब त्यो पुरानो लास्ट इयरको पनि यो इयरको पनि खुल्ने बेला भइसक्यो लागि तपाईँले बुझ्नु पर्छ त्यो कुरा है सो यु डोन्ट ह्याभ मच टाइम नाउ आइ एम नट गिभिङ प्रेसर टु यु बट आइ एम स्पिकिङ अफ रियालिटी एन्ड रियालिटी इज अलवेज बिटर यु नो इट सो यु डोन्ट ह्याभ मच टाइम नाउ है ल सो प्लिज गिभ फुल टाइम टु स्टडी अलराइट सो all right, let me delete it. Oh my god. All right, so next, number 8. The word a lot of change into much many. And we also learned that the word some changes into any. Much like it, the word to changes into either. Just think. I love you too. Changes into negative. अब यहाँबाट चाहिँ हाम्रो क्वेशनको सफर सक्यो है क्वेशन कहाँ युज भयो हाम्रो 3 रुल नम्बर 3 अनि रुल नम्बर 6 and rule number 7 सम्म मात्र क्वेशन now hereafter we need not make question now our work has been simplified simply negative गरे पुग्छ ल है अब चाहिँ क्वेशन पढ्नु बुझिन्छ is that understood everyone
Yes, sir.
good ल change into
sir.
negative It's completed. Hello there, completed.
सर कम्प्लिट त भयो सर अनि यो लभलाई चाहिँ अब भब 1 मान्नु कि भब 2 मान्नु होला
Loved well then that's Bob to भन्दा
ए लभ
हैन ल You seem to have PhD in love but you don't even know Bob to of love. See that's bitter reality. Love. So anyway, so I love
I don't.
Liam looks very romantic, so I just told it, right? So anyway, so I love you either, I don't love you. I don't love you either. Meaning, म पनि तिमीलाई माया गर्छु, म पनि तिमीलाई गर्दिन भन्दा चाहिँ पनि गर्दिन भन्दा चाहिँ minded, either, not to. Right? So if anybody says you, I love you so much, and if you love that person back, so tell him or her, I love you too. If that person tells you, I hate you or I don't love you, this is how you tell. I don't love you too when it don't sound dumb. I don't love you either and walk away, right? Good lie. That would become bold walk out. La. Understood? Just one more. I wanted to do one more. Two either. यसमा चाहिँ के याद गर्नुभयो तपाईले यो 3 नम्बर यो 4 5 मा मात्र हामीले त्यो वर्ड मात्र चेन्ज गरेको अब त्यो बाँकी अरु जे छ त्यहाँ चाहिँ हामीले त्यो वर्ड पनि चेन्ज गर्दै छौं नेगेटिभ पनि बनाउँदै छौं है सो रिमेम्बर इट कन्फ्युज हुन सक्छ So I've been telling you time and again, La. So okay, no, you two okay? Very. She knew the answer to. उसलाई पनि answer थाहा थियो. Change this into negative.
She did not the answer either.
She didn't know the answer either.
So wait for your friends too.
Either.
Either she
BM.
did know the answer.
हजुर
Yes, yes. All right. So see, your task is to first find the auxiliary verb, right? Auxiliary verb छैन verb to verb to के हुन्छ? Did or BM?
हजुर सर
Very good. So she didn't or she did not. So and after
She
that,
did not
Bob
know
one,
the-
right? She did not knew anything. She did not know
No.
the answer either. बुझ्यो? यसको मिनिङ उसलाई पनि आन्सर थाहा छ, उसलाई पनि आन्सर थाहा छैन भन्दाखेरि either भन्ने. I don't care what you say भन्दैन. I don't care what you say either भन्दिनँ है. कसले भन्छ त जेसुकै भन् म केयर गर्दिनँ भन्दा म पनि केयर गर्दिनँ भन्दा I don't care what you say too हैन. I don't care what you say either. म पनि केयर गर्दिनँ, right? So this is how you say it. बुझ्यो? ल है. All right. So next.
Sir,
Yes.
if two is comes at the end of the sentence, then we in negative sentence we have to use either.
Exactly. Either American English, either British, right? Let's say either, whatever you say. 2 hours of it, either only
Sir, my question is, if there comes two at the end of the sentences, what do we have to write in negative sentence after two is either?
Exactly. Also, screen देखिराख्नु भएको छैन? स्क्रिनमा त्यही त छ नि, हेर्नु त यहाँ.
Two, either.
हेर्नु त यो टु इदरमा चेन्ज भएको. स्क्रिन देखिनै क्या हजुरको म? Who was it?
Is it a rule or
Mahendra, is that you?
yeah, sir, yeah.
स्क्रिनमा हेर्नु, स्क्रिन देखिरहेको छैन राजा? हेलो महेन्द्र, स्क्रिन देख्दै हुनुहुन्छ?
Yeah, sir, yeah.
ल त्यही स्क्रिनमा त्यही कुरा त हो नि. अन्तिममा टु आयो भने हैन पोजिटिभ सेन्टेन्समा, नेगेटिभमा चाहिँ आई डोन्ट लभ यु टु भन्ने हैन, आई डोन्ट लभ यु आइदर भन्ने. टु चेन्ज इन्टु आइदर. है महेन्द्र, तपाईँले भने जस्तो यस, तपाईँले एकदम सही बुझ्नु भएको छ. बुझ्यो?
Yeah, sir, yeah.
All right, very good. So number next is 9. So the word already, while changing it into negative, the word changes into yet. Already la bye भन्ने yet ला हामीले नेगेटिभ गर्दाखेरि. अब सबै नेगेटिभ हाम्रो 7 पछि उताको है. हाम्रो 3 अनि 6 7 चाहिँ क्वेशन रो दुईटै थियो. बाकी 4 5 तपाईको 8 9 सबै यसमा चाहिँ नेगेटिभको मात्र क्वेशन आउँछ. You won't get questions for to change into question. Understood? So already now he has already finished the work. हामीले टेन्स पढ्यौं अस्ति? हामीले टेन्स पढ्यौं हैन? त्यो छैन यसमा.
Tense छैन सर.
टेन्स छैन. टेन्समा पनि यो कुरा चाहिँ I'll explain better है. अब भोलि चाहिँ हामी त्यो congratulations and condolence letter गर्ने, because अलिकति objective पनि हेर्दै गर्नु पर्यो. अनि म तपाईलाई vocabulary पनि provide गरिहाल्छु ल. I've been working out on it. So as soon as I complete it, I'll provide you a PDF file so that you study right away. अहिलेदेखि नै पढ्दै गर्नुहोस् तपाईहरुलाई. फेरि vocabulary पछि पढेर भ्याइँदैन. यो पालि 20 मार्क्स वाला vocabulary हो 20 मार्क्स को लागि जीके हो भने त तपाईहरु कति 2000 वटा क्वेशन पढ्नुहुन्छ. अब इंग्लिशमा चाहिँ 20 मार्क्स 200 वटा वर्ड पढ्नु गाह्रो नहोस् है. So remember that, mind it. इंग्लिशमा पनि at least यो पालि 20 मार्क्स को छ भने you must at least learn 200 new words, at least कम्तीमा. त्यति गर्दा चाहिँ 10 आउला कि हैन. सो अलिक धेरै पढ्नु पर्यो. At least 500 600 new words to your vocabulary. If you add, only then you can secure good marks. So I'm very much afraid this time. If you don't start working hard from right away in vocabulary, you are severely going to lose marks. त्यो दिन नआओस्, त्यही भएर म बेलैमा प्रोभाइड गरिदिन्छु, तपाईँहरू पनि बेलैमा पढ्नु थाल्ने है। अब यसको नेगेटिभ चाहिँ he has not, अब has auxiliary हो because you have already
He has not finished the work
He has not
yet.
हो, he has not
He hasn't
the
finished
work.
the work yet.
Yes. पहिले सानोमा पढेको कुरा त हो नि, अब कसैले याद गरेर पढ्यो कसैले पढिएन, त्यही हो, दे अल द डिफरेन्स इज द्याट। एनिवे अब चाहिँ सबैजना पढ्ने पनि हुनुहुन्छ, त्यो अपोजिट नबिर्सिनु है ल। अलरेडी चेन्ज इन्टु येट, सो चेन्ज द सेन्टेन्स, यो पनि चेन्ज गर्नु। येट चाहिँ लास्टमा लाग्यो है फेरि, अलरेडी is put in the middle of auxiliary and main verb, but this word yet is put at the end, right? So अर्को पनि चेन्ज गर्नु। So they have already, they've already cleaned the house. सकिसके, टाइम भन्दा छिटो सकिसक्यो भने चाहिँ अलरेडी भन्छ है हामी, अघि नै त्यो टाइम जति दिएको थियौँ, दे फिनिश बिफोर टाइम। अब टाइम भन्दा ढिलो भन्छ येट भन्छ, अझै सकेको छैनस् भन्छौँ नेपालीमा, राइट? So that is yet.
They have not cleaned the house yet. Is that?
Have not cleaned the house yet. ल एक्जामले त्यो आन्सर गर्नु। अरू पनि अरूले पनि लेख्नुहोस् ल, सोच्नुहोस्।
Same, sir.
All right, so they have already cleaned the house. Changes into they do not, they have not. के हुन्छ?
They have not.
They have not, because यहाँ देख्नुहुन्छ नि तपाईँ verb 3. Habitually आएको verb do not हुन्छ. So they have, they haven't, or they have not, same thing.
They haven't cleaned the house
Cleaned
yet.
the house yet.
Yet.
Very good. ल already, yet, and the next number now. What's that next number? So next number is the case of adjective. The case of adjective is a little different. Halka for us, or slightly for us, right? Hey, hold on, before this, let us do one more. 10. As soon as your exam question, right? As soon as they saw a tiger, what would they do? Because the back big busy. Would you be stupid enough to go and face a tiger? No, you won't be that stupid, right? You run away. Yes, they did the same. They saw a tiger, they ran away. So there's a little pattern involved. No sooner, pattern. No sooner, so had when you're a pattern is going to follow, and then you apply subject, and then once again verb 3, and in place of comma, you use then. In place of comma, you replace the word with then. The rest remains the same. Because it's the pattern. So as soon as they saw a tiger, they ran away. English negative. No sooner had follow pattern is had. What is the subject? Subject kya hai? They. No sooner had they. Ab saw ko verb 3.
Seen. Saw nahi hola.
Oh, seen. Seen. No sooner had they seen a tiger. Now you do not put comma here. Instead, you replace the comma with the word then. Then they ran it, or same. Practice one more. As soon as the students saw a teacher, these days they laugh whenever they see teachers. But anyway, let's not speak of reality. So they greeted, good morning. This is the biggest lie, the students don't greet good morning these days. Instead, they laugh at teachers.
No sooner had the students seen a teacher than they greeted good morning.
All right, I got your answer. I'll tell you at the end, right?
Yes,
Whether you
sir.
correct or not.
No sooner had students seen the teacher, then they greeted good morning.
All right, I got answer from Subin too. Yes, last Subin, and who said it first? It was from a girl probably. Who was it?
Srijana.
Srijana. Very good. Right? Srijana and Subin said a correct answer. So it's
Thank you, sir.
no sooner had the students seen a teacher than they laughed. They laughed at him. No, they greeted good morning. All right. There are a few left. About two banks there is sign. Of adjective case, no. English adjective case अलिकति different, slightly different. Adjective case में negative को मात्र हाम्रो question को यात्रा त सकिसक्यो. Question को यात्रा भनेको जम्मा 1 2 3 6 7 त्यति हो रुलमा. अरु रुलमा पर्दैन. त्यो कन्टेन्ट भने म रुल नम्बरमै सोध्छु अब चाहिँ. Because I've started doubting you people, If you have started doubting, because whenever I ask question, you feel as if I've started chanting Ramayana from the middle. You make this kind of face, which I don't want, right? So from tomorrow on, I'll be even asking the number. Your number because I have a doubt. And I don't trust students at all, That's my nature. Anyway, adjective case. Adjective case, he is rich one, right? Alexander Schultz. He is rich. Of English, there's a belief that who dhani cha bhane ऊ धनी छैन भन्नु मिल्दैन रे क्या. इट्स भेरी सुन है. उसको फिचर उसको विशेषता उसको क्वालिटी चाहिँ धनी मान्छेको छ अनि त्यसले नेगेटिभ बनाइदिएर चाहिँ अहिले ऊ धनी चाहिँ ऊ गरिब छ हुन्छ त. से सुबिन इज अ मिलियनियर अनि सुबिन इज नट अ मिलियनियर भन्दैन नेगेटिभ बनाउँदा हा हा गरेर नो द्याट क्यान नट बी. सेन्सन इज मिलियनियर भनेपछि तपाईँले यसरीलाई नेगेटिभ बनाउनु पर्यो कि त्यो इज पनि नेगेटिभ बनाउनु पर्यो अक्सिलरी भर्ब पनि मिनिङ पनि सेम आउनु पर्यो. जस्तै he is rich भने he is not poor. So you
Enough for more.
यसमा त हेन्सम लेख्नु होला.
Oh, BM is correct. Those two are in Ross आज अब दुई जनाको चाहिँ भेट्नु पर्ने सबै छ मलाई थाहा भयो होला. Boy is beautiful हुन्छ. Can boy be beautiful? In terms of appearance and face? No, obviously. Yes, it could be beautiful in terms of heart. Yes.
Yes, sir.
But appearance wise, if you say such, you'll be really dumb. BM, you look so beautiful today, wasn't it? BM will rather hit me, with something. Do you doubt my gender? You might rather get angry at me, right? So that's not how things work out. So thank you very much, BM. BM said it correctly. So he is not. What is the antonym of ugly? So good looking, or handsome, or charming, something like that, right? Enough for modern. अनि नेपालीबाट के भयो ऊ यो सिनेमालाई भने ऊ आर्मीको लागि ज्यादै होची छिन् अब छिनलाई छैन बनाउनु पर्यो राइट मिनिङ पनि त्यही राख्नु पर्यो भनेपछि ऊ आर्मीको लागि पर्याप्त अग्लो छैन
छैन
छैनन् हैन छैनन् भन्छ अहिले
हामीले त्यहाँ त हि गरिरहेको छौं नि त
मिनिङ पनि त्यही हो है बुझिन्छ ल सो यसको यही हो ऊ मोडलिङको लागि त्यति राम्रो छैन ऊ मोडलिङ गर्नको लागि पर्याप्त राम्रो छैन
छैन
ल मोडलिङको लागि ज्यादै नराम्रो छ या पर्याप्त राम्रो छैन भन्नु एउटै हो कि हैन
यस सर
इट इज सेम है यसरी सुन्नुस्
यस सर यस
त्यसको लागि ज्यादै नराम्रो छ त्यसको लागि पर्याप्त राम्रो छैन त्यही त हैन छलाई छैन भने मिनिङ सेम हुनु पर्यो सो यसको स्टाइल चाहिँ यो एडजेक्टिभ हो सो वान लास्ट क्वेशन
सर
यस
यसमा टु को आइदर चेन्ज गर्नु पर्दैन है
यसमा टु आइदर वाला आउँदैन राज है आउँदैन त्यो टु आइदर वाला उतातिर बुझिन्छ
यस सर
अर्को हेर्नुस् ल London is the most beautiful city in Europe. Whoever does this right, I'll give you a wonderful gift. You deserve a wonderful gift. And that gift's going to be something really special,
London is the most beautiful city in Europe.
अब कस्तो हुनु पर्यो भने अहिलेसम्म हामीले गर्दै आछौँ नि जहाँ धनी छलाई छैन भन्नु पर्यो अर्थ पनि एउटै आउनु पर्यो ही इज रिच ही इज नट पोर हो
इट इज
धनी छ ऊ गरिब छैन यसको पनि त्यसरी मिल्नु पर्यो लन्डनै राम्रो सहर हो भन्नु पर्यो यस के ट्राई गर्नुस् त सुबिन यु आर टेलिङ समथिङ
It is not that London is not the most beautiful city in Europe.
It is not that London is the most beautiful. त्यो चाहिँ राजा उयसमा ल यस पछाडिकोमा चाहिँ म भन्नु लागेको थियो त्यो युनिभर्सल ट्रुथको केसमा त्यो अलि मिल्दैन यसमा बिकज यो युनिभर्सल ट्रुथ हैन नि त बिकज ब्युटी इज रिलेटिभ टर्म हैन सुबिनको लागि मलाई चाहिँ ब्युटिफुल लाग्छ सुबिलाई त मन नपर्न सक्छ तर सुबिनलाई चाहिँ ग्राभिटीले तल तान्दैन भन्न सकिन्छ त्यो ग्राभिटीले सबैलाई तान्छ द्याट साइन्टिफिक है युनिभर्सलमा चाहिँ है त्यो
It means there is no change occurred in that sentence.
Oh no, that subject is sentence okay is a subject to change हुन्छ तर मिनिङ चाहिँ लन्डनै राम्रो आउनु पर्छ अब यता लाउनु न यताउति गरेर नो नट लाउनु पर्यो मिनिङ पनि एउटै मिलाउनु पर्यो फेरि कस्तो रमाइलो छ आई फाइन्ड दिस लेसन सो एक्साइटिङ ल अलिक स्टाइलमा भन्दिनँ क्या त्यही कुरा पनि हैन he is very good भन्दा he is not very bad or something not very the use गर्नु मिल्दैन he is good भन्दा he is not bad something like that हैन भेरी भने त्यसमा अलिकति लाग्नु भयो
London is the most ugliest city in Europe.
Yes, again, Subin.
London is not the most ugliest city in Europe.
अब कति सबैभन्दा राम्रो भनेको छ सबैभन्दा घिनलाग्दो हैन भनेपछि घिनलाग्दोमै परेन हो के भन्नु त ल हैन यसले सबैभन्दा राम्रो भनेको छ and if you want to tell that London is not the most ugliest भनेपछि त ugliest चाहिँ होइन सबैभन्दा नराम्रो चाहिँ नराम्रो हो भन्ने मिनिङ आयो राम्रै भन्ने आउनु पर्यो नो नट जस्तो वर्ड लाउनु पर्यो हैन यसले देखिन्छ नि यहाँ पनि नट देखियो यहाँ नेभर देखियो नट यस्तो यस्तो वर्ड लाउनु पर्यो मिनिङ पनि आउनु पर्यो सो पास भन्नु पर्यो ल सकिएन
London is not the most bad city in Europe.
Again same thing ल सुबिनले भनेको भए त मिलेन है अब ब्याड हैन वर्स्ट सुपरलेटिभमा भन्दाखेरि द मोस्ट ब्याड हैन द वर्स्ट त्यसरी भन्ने हो ल यसलाई पास गरिदिनु ल म भन्दिन्छु ल बिन लन्डन राम्रो भन्ने आयो No other city in Europe is as good as London. right? Like this is a very romantic way to say, indirectly, indirect way, right? Like just say, you are the most, you are the best person I've ever met. No other persons I have met before is as good as you. Right? So same thing can be said in different way. Right? BM is so handsome. BM is handsome. BS is not ugly. Right? BM becomes very happy when you say that. Ugly can't say that. BM ugly is handsome is same meaning. I can tell either BM is handsome or BM is not ugly. Same thing. Right? So let's go on. One more, and we'll move on to the next topic. That is universal truth. अब E लाई चाहिँ मैले A र B बनाएको थिएँ ल. A नम्बर E को A हो, E को 1 भनौँ, रोमन को 1, E को रोमन को 2. ए सरी यहाँ कहाँ गुड हुन्छ त? आहा, I'm terribly sorry. Beautiful हुन्छ. No other city in Europe is as beautiful as London. यो superlative को positive हुन्छ, sorry. Beautiful, यहाँ चाहिँ beautiful. Let's not say he's the worst player. He's the worst player of our team. I'm team to stop him and cut them. Matthew beautiful हुन्छ ल. I apologize. I beg your pardon. He's the worst player of our team. ऊ हाम्रो टिमको सबैभन्दा नराम्रो प्लेयर हो. यसरी भन्नु पर्यो कि नराम्रै हो भन्ने मिनिङ आउनु पर्यो हैन?
No other player of our team is as bad as him.
No other player in our team is as bad as he.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Srijana. It's Srijana, right?
No, sir. Elisa.
Yeah, Elisa, sorry, Elisa, because every time Srijana was telling me, so Elisa, thank you so much. You could be right, eh?
No other players are worst as him of our team.
Milan. So, same the math is there, no other one, right? No, the city one, no other player one. I know Ian, a beautiful city, worst player. No other player of our team is worst will give a positive degree. Tall, taller, tallest. Bad, worse, worst. Best one if it obvious one. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, worse. So bad, yes. As bad as he is. अनि यसमा चाहिँ तपाईहरुको हिम भन्ने बानी हुन्छ त गलत बानी हो है त्यो है सी इज बेटर देन मी हैन सी इज बेटर देन आई एम रिमेम्बर दैट सो नट हिम ही इज यो हिम हुँदैन यसलाई क्रस गर्नु सबैले
ब्याड को ठाउँमा वर्सन गर्न मिल्दैन डब्ल्युआरएसी
मिल्दैन तपाईको एज भनेपछि त जहिले पनि पोजिटिभ डिग्री हो नि त सानोमा पढ्यो एज ब्रेभ एज लायन भनेर पढ्यो पढिएन As sweet as honey भनेर
ठिकै हो सर ठीक छ
ल पढेको याद छैन जस्तो छ फेरि
हैन के मैले बुझेन बुझ्न त मैले भन्नु खोजे यो वर्स्टको ठाउँमा वर्स्ट छ नि यसलाई वर्स्ट गर्न मिल्दैन भने मैले
मिल्दैन हजुर मिल्दैन तपाईको एज भन्ने वर्ड आएपछि नि तपाईको एडजेक्टिभको फर्स्ट डिग्री के आई एम नट एज टलर एज राम इज हैन आई एम नट एज टल एज राम इज त्यो कुरा जहिले पनि एज मा चाहिँ जहिले पनि पोजिटिभ डिग्री लाउने
सर दुईटा एज को बिचमा आउने बित्तिकै कि एजले फलो गर्ने एजलाई पछि गर्ने बित्तिकै
हो जहिले पनि पोजिटिभ डिग्री आउनुपर्छ पोजिटिभ भनेको एडजेक्टिभको पहिलो डिग्री टल टलर टलेस्ट टल एज गुड बेटर बेस्ट गुड
त्यो त कम्पेरेटिभ डिग्री भएन र सर इफ देयर त्यो कम्पेरेटिभ त्यसले दियो भने त्यहाँ टलर हुँदैन र जसरी टल एज टलर एज हुँदैन
तपाईँ इन्टरनेटमा पनि हेर्नुस् जता हेर्नुस् सानोमा पनि पढेको हामीले एकचोटि तपाईँले हेर्नु भने याद पनि हुन्छ एज भन्ने वर्डमा चाहिँ जहिले पनि पोजिटिभ डिग्री नै युज हुन्छ ही इज एज ब्रेवर एज लायन हैन क्या ही इज एज ब्रेभ एज लायन
ठीक छ बुझ्यो सर
है ही इज एज स्ट्रङ एज समथिङ हैन शी इज एज ब्युटिफुल एज मिस वर्ल्ड एज मोर ब्युटिफुल एज हैन एज ब्युटिफुल एज टल एज गुड एज हैन एज ब्युटिफुल एज ब्याड एज है त्यो कुरा
ठीक है
अब लास्ट वन ल युनिभर्सल ट्रुथ हेर्नुस् तपाईँलाई अर्गनाइज गरेर पढ्नु पर्यो ल मैले पढाउँदा पनि आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर आई हेभ जस्ट टट यु इन अ भेरी अर्गनाइज म्यानर तपाईँलाई त्यो टिक पनि लाउनु भनेर पढेको छ क्वेसनको यात्रा चाहिँ कहाँबाट सकिन्छ त्यो पनि ख्याल गर्ने र यिनीहरू भनेको चाहिँ सबै के टर्महरू यिनीहरू यिनीहरू सबै एड्जेक्टिभ केसहरू त्यसलाई अलिकति विचार गर्ने है सो युनिभर्सल ट्रुथ भनेको जस्तै अर्थ इज राउन्ड दिस इज युनिभर्सल
Earth is round.
Earth is round होइन so next question should be a blue whale is a mammal होइन mammal भनेको understand होइन one that is not leg gives birth directly ल earth is round कसरी गर्ने त्यसलाई यो होइन कि पृथ्वी गोलो छैन भन्नु पर्यो क्या तपाईले सो यसलाई इट इज नट द्याट भन्ने वर्ड एड गर्छ ल इट इज नट द्याट अर्थ इज नट राउन्ड दुईटा नट चाहिन्छ त्यसमा चाहिँ भनेपछि म्याथको कुरा यहाँ पुष्टि भएछ माइनस माइनस प्लस भनेर होइन यहाँ चाहिँ पोजिटिभ दिँदो रहेछ दुईटा नट
भन्नु मिल्दैन भने जस्तो हो कि अकरण जस्तो नेगेसन
सेम टु तपाईँले उयसमा गरे जस्तै त हो नि नेपालीमा पनि त्यस्तै हुन्छ होइन
नेपालीमा भन्नु मिल्दैन भन्थे सर त्यही होला नि भन्न मिल्दैन अर्थ गोलो हुँदैन भन्न मिल्दैन भने जस्तै
ल गोलो छैन भनेर भन्नु मिल्दैन
गोलो छैन
गुड अब ब्लू व्हेल इज अ म्यामल कसरी गर्ने इट इज नट द्याट के गर्ने
ब्लू व्हेल इज नट अ म्यामल
अ ब्लू व्हेल इज नट अ म्यामल It is not that a blue whale is not a mammal. So now one more, two more, and then we're done.
Sun rises from the east.
Are you reading my mind, Mahendra? My goodness. Seems like you have superpowers. You must be a flash. One who runs very fast.
Blood is red.
Oh yes, blood is red. अब इज वाला गऱ्यौँ हामीले अब यो वाला गरौँ त एउटा यो गरेपछि आउँछ तपाईँलाई किनकि युनिभर्सल ट्रुथ चाहिँ प्रेजेन्ट टेन्समै हुन्छ है युनिभर्सल ट्रुथ चाहिँ जहिले पनि प्रेजेन्ट टेन्समा आउँछ प्रेजेन्ट टेन्स
Sir, your sun rises in the east or from the east. Sometime I have seen somewhere that written in.
It's same.
From.
He is inside the room, he is in the room, same thing. You are correct in both the senses, right? La. The sun rises in the east.
There is no doubt that sun rises in the east.
It is not that the sun.
Different answer.
It is not that. It is not that the sun doesn't rise in the east.
It is not that the sun does not, I know, rise go in the auxiliary.
No,
He is not running.
does not rise in the east.
Good job. There is no doubt. No one. You use word. So why do you go with different answer? Right?
There is
But that
no
is
doubt.
not also. That is also. Acceptable. It is not that. And I think I missed one thing. You often one is seldom match in. And यो क्वेसनमा चाहिँ सोध्दैन क्वेसनमा सोध्ने भनेको त्यो अलवेज नेभर एभरमा चेन्ज हुन्छ एउटा तपाईँको अलट अफ सोध्छ एउटा सम सोध्छ यो चाहिँ तपाईँको अफर्मेटिभमा है जस्तै यसलाई पनि त्यो उयोसँग लेख्दै हुन्छ अफ्टन अलवेज र नेभर भएछ त अफ्टनको सेल्डम यो अस्तिको पालि आएको क्वेसन हो क्या यो अफ्टन गोज टु स्कुल भन्यो भने के लेख्ने सेल्डम गोज टु स्कुल अघि मलाई महेन्द्र रिमाइन्डेड नि भनेर seldom goes to school. यति नै हो नेगेटिभमा ल तलबाट माथि माथिबाट तल सबै फुल बडी है दिस इज अन्डरस्टुड नाउ व्हाट इज योर वर्क तपाईको काम के हो your work is to study now हैन I have given you notes यो नोट यही हो तपाईले युज गर्ने पनि यसलाई एकदम मिहिनेत गरेर पढ्ने है अनि क्वेशन पनि राख्दिन्छु म आज आई एम टु बिजी यु नो बट आई विल ट्राई क्वेशन त राख्दिनै पर्छ है
सर हामीले अफ्टन भन्छौं कि अफन भन्छौं कोहीले अफन पनि भन्नुहुन्छ which is the
यस्तो अब universally world is divided into two different kinds of English standard अब English त थुप्रै छन् Scottish English Australian English I mean Welsh English right there are many kinds forms of English you know it but in the world there are two standards They are American and
Often.
British, right?
Often
American and
in which country that often is spoken often, sir?
Yes, often and often, British people mainly call it often, American people mainly call it often. But sometimes they both also use this. So both are correct. It's like
both can be
directly
used.
and directly.
Sure, sure. At
Absolutely.
the same time, you are pronouncing a words either. Some
Yeah,
people use
either
it
and either, right? Both
either.
are correct. Both are
Some say
correct, Mike.
either.
Yes, British call it either, American call
Either,
it either.
either, neither, neither.
Right? Organization, some people call it organization. Both are correct. American and British. The world is divided into two categories. You may go with both, right? Both are acceptable.
sir.
The grammar is in Nepal British prime, because
Which
you know.
pronunciation is correct to follow, sir? American or British?
Which one do you like? Do you like Americans or British? Go with that. Right? I personally go with British English. But then they do, right? Because American English has variety, and British English is the source of English language. So I go with British mainly. I go with British. Yes. So this is it. Please study them. अब यो क्वेसनहरुलाई नै पढ्ने भए पनि एकदम इनफ छ तर प्र्याक्टिस क्वेसन आई विल गिभ यु अनि म पेजमा हाल्दिन ल म पेजमा अर्कै कुरा सेयर गर्दैछु आजभोलि म यो भाइबरमा हाल्दिन्छु हुन्छ सो म कसलाई हाल्दिन्छु मसँग को एड हुन्छ भाइबरमा आइम एडेड ल आइम एडेड आई विल पोस्ट इट है अलराइट
Yes, sir.
see you tomorrow good night tomorrow we'll start congratulation and condolence letter आज यो लेसन कम्प्लिट गरौँ म क्वेसन तपाईको भाइबरमा हालिदिन्छु है ल
Yes, sir.
see you all good bye
प्र्याक्टिकलमा हाल्नु हुन्न सर
आज नहाल्ने ल आज पेजमा हाल्दैन म बिकज पेजमा अलिकति डेकोरेसन इट निड्स एन्ड आई डोन्ट ह्याभ टाइम टु डेकोरेट थिङ्स यु नो सिम्पली म तपाईँलाई एउटा खिचेर एउटा हालिदिन्छु है
हुन्छ सर थ्याङ्क यू सर
ल गुड बाई एभ्रिवन थ्याङ्क यू सो मच
Hello, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
it's
you
my
so much,
pleasure
sir.
everyone
Have a
It's my
great
pleasure.
evening, sir.
Thank you so much
के छ स्वस्तिका र सीता चाहिँ रेगुलर छ है सुबिन रेगुलर छ जिज्ञास रेगुलर छ सिर्जना पनि रेगुलर छ यो सोनिक भन्ने खुच्चे कहाँ गयो यार सिर्जना
हजुर
सोनिक भाइ कहाँ गयो स्मिता
सोनी कता कता गएको छ कुनी स्मिताको त लाइनको प्रब्लम भइरहेछ दिदी लाइन